Dear John, you're probably wondering why you're in hell. Or you will be soon. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's been a very long time since I died. At least, it feels that way to me. Time is strange down here, and it doesn't match up with the rest of the world. I'm rambling. To clarify, yes, I went to hell when I died. Of course, you're surprised. No one who believes in hell expects to find it. The phrase is repeated indefinitely where there is no hope. And it's so important to give up hope down here. Yes, you'll want to clutch on the remnants of a belief that something good is just around the horizon. But trust me, it's best to anesthetize yourself before the surgery. Just cut the hope. The physical torture is first. I don't know how it's possible, but you'll awaken with your body perfectly intact. You'll find yourself in the same physical shape that you had in your early 20s. Your body will be ripe for the picking. It's impossible to die in hell, so when they peel your skin like a banana, your mind has no safeguard against the pain. You'll feel every tug. They'll pluck one of your eyes early on, just like a cherry popping off its stem, but they'll leave the other one so that you can watch what's happening. Your eye socket won't stop hurting. Surgery feels so wrong down here. All of my fingers are now attached to the wrong places on my hands. My colon was pulled out and attached to my mouth. All of my food got trapped on an eternal horrific loop. I can't chew through it without any teeth. I'm sorry that I can't tell you all of the really bad stuff just yet. You'll need to get used to the things before you're ready to find out what they do to your face and genitals. The psychological torture is next. They're not going to stop the physical torture, of course. It's just that they want you to get slightly complacent before they hurt you again. If you had to choose which child to burn as they begged you to spare them, could you do it? No, you're noble. You couldn't consent. You wouldn't choose. Of course, that would mean you have to watch both of them suffer. Notability is a vice in hell. Trust me, just choose one of the children. You'll have to watch either way. The child will scream your name in fear. It's a lot worse than it sounds. You'll think that you can save some of them. It wouldn't be psychological torture unless choice played a role. If 10 people could breathe only when you held your head underwater, how long could you keep bobbing up and down? A week? A month? Maybe. But you'd eventually just give up and watch them suffocate. What's the point? They can't die, of course, so their suffering would be indefinite. And I know that you think you'd be able to keep things up forever because you're noble. They will enjoy dragging that nobility from your spirit. What if the only way to stop your body from burning in a furnace was to stab someone? Think you could do it? You would, then you would apologize tearfully. Then you would be in the same position. And the stab wounds never heal. I was given a minimum sentence of 5 years. It felt far longer than 60 that I lived on Earth. After 5 years, I was given the option of a way out. I refused. Every day, for 5 more years. I truly wish that I had not tried to be noble or brave. Hell breaks every single person who passes through here. It's just a question of timing. You will learn this soon. My breaking point was 10 years. It was far more than most, and greatly exceeded my minimum sentence. 5 years, 1,913 days exactly. And I remember each one was how long the love of my own life endured before sending me here. Naming me was her only way out. That's why 5 years was my minimum sentence. After the minimum is over, you can choose someone to endure the flames in your place. They have to stay for at least as long as you did. Anyone can leave after the minimum time, but the only way to leave is by naming that replacement. The replacement has to be a person they love with every fiber of their being. Only when they leave hell will their soul be mercifully extinguished forever. Today is the best and worst day of my life. Today is the end. I'm so sorry, son, that my own flesh and blood will take my place. I'm sorry that the only warning you will receive is this letter. That will leave you dead as soon as you stop reading it. But take comfort in the fact that it will all end one day. And that will be the best and worst day of your life. I'm sorry that I held out for 10 years. I thought I was doing you a favor. I thought I could endure forever. I was wrong. Remember that when the demons ask for your replacement, you can't save your daughter. You can only hope to minimize her suffering. I'm so sorry. Just do yourself a favor and give up hope.